Oh my goodness, it would help if I had the button on the PTT. I'm sorry, if I had the PTT button pressed. This is KJ70MO, your net control station for the Pride Radio Group net. Let me reset. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyways, let's start over. Hello and welcome to the Pride Radio Group Net. My name is Kimberly, KJ70MO, and my pronouns are she, her. I am your net control operator for this net. This net meets every Sunday at 2 a.m. Coordinated Universal Time. But before we carry on, do we have any emergency or other priority traffic? Alright, hearing none. If at any time there is an emergency, please say break, break, and we will assist you. The Pride Radio Group provides an inclusive environment for all to learn, experiment, and enjoy radio communications by encouraging, promoting, and supporting diversity with the wider radio community, sharing our experiences and learnings with the community, and celebrating and embracing Pride on the air. For more information about the Pride Radio Group and how to join, please check out VK3PRG or K3PRG on QRZ. Membership is free and all are welcome, regardless of who you are and who you love. Unless, of course, you're one of those folks who don't like us. Hi, hi. This is a roundtable net, and all calls should go through the net control station. Reset. This net is being relayed on my network and also the VK International RAGChew system, and it is also being relayed on what is it now? Free DMR Talk Group 969, along with various other talk groups and modes throughout different networks and systems. And for the RF side of things, it is the net is being relayed over 444.9 megahertz with a plus 5 offset and 110.9 hertz PL tone in Yuma, Arizona, though my repeater's receiver is not working at the moment, so if you're hearing me on that repeater and you want to check in, you'll have to do so via the other modes, or if you want instructions on how you can check in, you may QSY to 146.520 and put out a call for me, and I will happily give you instructions on how to connect to the net via other modes. Or you may look me up on QRZ and you'll see all the information there. And the net is also being relayed on the VK2ROT repeater, hosted by the Waverley Amateur Radio Society in Sydney, Australia. And that repeater is on 438.575 megahertz with a negative 5 offset and 91.5 hertz tone. Let me reset. Uh, why is my PTT not stopping? Oh, here we go. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta love sticky buttons. You may also track and follow this net by downloading NetLogger on Windows, Linux, or Mac OS from netlogger.org. And with all that business out of the way, do we have any announcements or other items of business for the net? Alright, no news, no announcements, nothing. Okie dokie. Here comes the fun part. Let's get some check ins. First of all, we're we're going to begin with those who are mobile, short on time, or if you just want to pop in, say hello, and then pop out. Please come now with your call signs.
Kilo Echo 6 Lima Golf Echo. Kilo Echo 6 Lima Golf Echo. Short time.
All right, net control recognizes KE6LGE. Anybody else who is mobile, short on time, or just want to pop in, say hello, and then pop out?
VK2 Bravo Sierra Delta, just popping in and popping out.
Kilo 3, Foxtrot Uniform Romeo, just popping in and popping out.
All right, net control recognizes Victor Kilo 2 Bravo Sierra Delta and Victor Kilo 3 Foxtrot Uniform Romeo. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. All right, anyone else in the mobile, short on time, or in and out category, please come now.
Kilo November 6, Lima Mike Golf.
All right. Net control recognizes Kilo November 6 Lima Mike Golf. Anyone else who is mobile, short on time, or just want to come by, say hello, and scurry on away? Alrighty, before we begin taking any further check-ins, let's head on over to KE6LGE. I think I know who that is. This is KJ7 OMO, your net control station for the Pride Radio Group Net.
Well, I sure hope you do know that it's Big Al. Hey there, Kimberly. This is KE6LGE here in San Antonio, Texas. Sure appreciate you conducting the net and first time checking in, and unfortunately I got to run because I've got some friends over, so I need to get back to them, and they're not ham radio people, so you know how that is. Hey, you have a great net, and hello to everybody else out there. Stay safe, all. This is KE6LGE, back to net control.
Alrighty, Big Al, it's good hearing you on the net finally, and you have fun out there with all them folks, and this net happens every Sunday at 2 in the morning, Coordinated Universal Time, and you're more than welcome to stop by anytime. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take it on down to Kilo November 6, Lima Mike Golf. This is KJ7 OMO.
Up until about 30 minutes before the net started, I was hoping to stay a little bit longer, but then something came up, so I gotta run, but I just wanted to check in at least.
Alright. right, KN6LMG, KJ7OMO. All right, well, thanks for stopping by and checking in. Alrighty, let's open it up now to anybody, anywhere. Doesn't matter if you're mobile or you're standing still. Maybe you're up on the moon, or maybe you are who knows where. But anyone, anywhere, if you can hear me and you'd like to check into the Pride Radio group net, please come now with your call signs.
Victor Kilo 2, Whiskey Alpha Yankee, Jared in Sydney, Australia, they, them.
Alright, Net Control recognizes Victor Kilo 2, Whiskey Alpha Yankee. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier in the preamble is I encourage everyone to say what pronouns they use so that we can get to know each other a little better. So I'll be sure to add that to my script later on. Okay, do we have any other check-ins for the Pride Radio group net? This is KJ7OMO. Alright, anyone else for the Pride Radio group net? This is KJ7OMO taking check-ins for the Pride Radio group net. Please come now. Alright, doesn't look like there's anybody else, and I'm assuming that the previous stations that checked in are now out, so we're gonna go back to VK2WAY KJ7OMO.
KJ7OMO and the Pride Radio group net to Victor Kilo 2, Whiskey Alpha Yankee, and saying big shout out to all of our check-ins tonight. It's so lovely to have you, Alan, Yakov, Michaela, Jonathan. It's great to hear some voices on the net that aren't the Kimberly and Jared show, but it's been a busy week, and let me just say, Kimberly, amazing job, firstly getting things kicked off on time, having a smooth kick-off to net with all the technologies working for us, and getting straight into it with check-ins. It's the first time, I think, for the net to kick off so smoothly, so let's just hope it continues that way. Massive effort this week from Kimberly and JED, and little bits from me getting new links set up for the Pride Network, and getting all of the bits in line for it so we can pass digital metadata between all of the modes. It's been fun times, and apart from that, I became SysOp of the Australian node for free DMR, so we're going out to the new Worldwide Pride Talk group over there, TG969, and I'm watching that dashboard now, and we are showing up lots in their last heard dashboard, so we are also advertised on their hosted nets on free DMR page as well over there now, so hopefully that can bring some more UK and European folks into the fold. Let me just reset when I find the right tab. Other than that, it's been a pretty busy week with work, and not sure I've had time for anything but work and digital radio and links between the Pride Network folk. I want to also reiterate the thanks to the Waverley Club that I'm a member of here in Sydney for carrying it on the RF repeater, and as I said before, great to hear so many voices on the Pride Radio group net. Back to you, Net Control, KJ7OMO, VK2WAY.
Alright, VK2WAY KJ7OMO returning. It's so awesome that we finally got things working smoothly, and And I share that sentiment of hoping that things continue to work smoothly and that we could be able to start on time. Anyways, yeah, and I'm hoping that one day our network will expand and more folks will permanently attach their repeaters or other systems to our network, and then we could just spread this far and wide. And if there's anyone out there that is interested in joining our network, please feel free to get in touch with me and we'll get this started. All right, let's see if we have any more check-ins for the Pride Radio GroupNet. This is KJ70MO, your net control station, looking for check-ins from anyone, anywhere. Please come now. Let's get this party started. Do we have any more check-ins for the Pride Radio GroupNet? This is KJ7OMO, your net control station. Alright, do we have any more check-ins for the Pride Radio GroupNet? Please come now. Oh, one more thing. If you are in the Yuma, Arizona area, and if you are receiving this transmission on 444.9 megahertz, and if you would like to check in, please QSY to 146.520, and I will, take your check-ins from there. All right. Do we have anyone else who would like to check into the Pride Radio GroupNet? Anyone, anywhere, please come now. All right, it's all crickets, so I'm guessing this is gonna be the Kimberly and Jared show again. Hi. Back to you, VK2WAYKJ7OMO.
KJ7OMO, VK2WAY returning, and as I've said before, not a problem having the Kimberly and Jared show. It just feels a bit weird knowing there's an audience. Usually we're just chatting away, testing links, but here we are, and I guess it's that time of the week for that question. What is on the menu at KJ7OMO's place tonight in Arizona? VK2WAY back at net control.
That's a good question. And by the way, I forgot to mention earlier that the net is being streamed over YouTube. But no video at this time, so all you're gonna be seeing is a black screen. Anyways, what's on the menu tonight? Oh, that's a good question. Let's see, yesterday I had a couple of awesome Mexican burritos, and they were pretty doggone good. But today, nothing much. Just a bit of pie and a bit of sweet potato pie and some random things, and that's about it. Haven't had dinner yet, so I don't know. Let's see. I had my breakfast or lunch or breakfast. I don't know. Brunch maybe. And then haven't had anything else, so yeah. Hopefully Mom will make me something good tonight. If not, then, well, I'll just scrounge up whatever random little thing I can get. Hopefully this answers your question, Jared. And, let's see, And it looks like we're at the end of our list again, so let's see if we could get any more check-ins for the Pride Radio Group Net. Please come now. Alright, for those of you who are in and out and still listening, you're more than welcome to check back in anytime you like. Alright, do we have anybody else that would like to... Sorry, I got a stuttering problem. Do we have anyone else that would like to check into the Pride Radio Group Net? Please come now with your awesome call signs. Back to you, VK2WAY, KJ7OMO.
KJ7OMO, VK2WAY, and welcome back to the Jared and Kimberly Show. The other thing I wanted to add to that, oh, by the way, before we move on to that, burritos, yes, leftover tacos for me last night, homemade ones, which were brilliant, and some roast veggies as well, just on the, well, actually, I think roast veggies were lunch yesterday, and then the tacos, leftover tacos for dinner. I think I'm in the mood for pizza tonight, though, and pepperoni it'll be. There's the... my comment on that question. The other thing I wanted to add to our description of network things, the link between VK Ragchu, the 3DMR Talk Group 969, and the OMO repeaters over there is a permanent one now. So you will bridge the 56108 All-Star node of mine is a permanent Pride node now and connected to that talk group by Analog Reflector and onto Kimberly and JED there. So yeah, anyone who wants to use that anytime is welcome to in the group, and yeah, that's what the network's there for, is for staying in touch with each other across everything and all the modes. So yeah, while the RF links are only usually up for nets and scheduled times, the core of the network is up for the use of members anytime they want, and feel free to shout out to OMO, myself, or BK3JED, who are often hanging around, lurking on their nodes, and ready to chat, or usually ready to test things or respond to things, but we're always up for a chat too, especially if it gets technical, antennas, radios, networks, protocols, links. We love talking about all of that stuff. So back to you, KJ7, OMO, VK2WAY.
VK2WAY, KJ7OMO, your net control station for the Pride Radio Group Net. Yeah, we've been having so much fun getting all that put together, and I'm just so glad that it's finally together and we finally got this going. So, yay! Anyways, we're back to the bottom of the list again. Not surprised there, with only one person on the list. Let's see if we can get more people on this list, get some more check-ins in, or maybe bring back the previous check-ins. Who knows? If you're hearing my voice and you would like to check into the Pride Radio Group Net, please come now with your call signs.
Kilo 3, Foxtrot Uniform Romeo.
Alright, Net Control recognizes Victor Kilo 3, Foxtrot Uniform Romeo. Anyone else for the Pride Radio Group Net? Any more check-ins for the Pride Radio Group Net? Please come now. All right, one more time. Do we have any more check-ins for the Pride Radio Group Net? Please come now. All right, awesome. We've added one more to the roundtable. We're gonna send it over to VK3 if you are real quick to see if that station wants to be on the roundtable.
Yeah, hey, it's VK3FUR here with she, her pronouns. And yeah, I was just thinking about the repeater links and whatnot. And when I set up my repeater for Furry Down Under, I might, if it's okay with everyone, link probably via All-Star Link the portable repeater like it is now to this the Pride Radio Group Net thing to at least one of the nodes. I'm not sure if we might get too chatty, so it might be a bit noisy. But yeah, if that sounds interesting, I can set that up and have that linked up when we go to Furry Down Under. Back to net control.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, you're more than welcome to keep your system permanently linked. The more we have, the merrier. Alright, let's go back to the top of the list to VK2WAY. This is KJ7OMO.
Thank you, Net Control, KJ7OMO, Victor Kilo 2, Whiskey Alpha Yankee returning, and yes, welcome to the roundtable, Michaela, and good to hear a update from you, and the possibility of adding another repeater. Was that a portable RF repeater you're talking about taking to an event specifically? I think that's what I took away from it, so I'm not sure whether Kimberly mistook that for a permanent ASL link, but yeah, definitely feel free to bring links up and down, possibly the best doing that to Kimberly's All-Star node, which is where we tend to link the RF links into to keep them all in one place. I think that makes sense from a network point of view, but you know, any node's good node for All-Star. It does all the loop detection and things, so any of the three All-Star nodes are good, but I would recommend Kimberly's for RF links. And yeah, temporary ones at an event, that sounds interesting, and if you're going to be operating the special event call signs at all as part of that event, then yeah, even more reason to bring it in and bridge it into the network, and not a problem with being chatty. Omo and Jed and myself are chatty at times, though we don't normally get Jed up on voice, but you know, it's is what it is. Anyway, I'm rambling. Back to you, Net Control, KJ7 OMO VK2 WAY.
Alright, VK2WAY, KJ7OMO, your net control station. And we're gonna go ahead and send it back to VK3FUR because I got nothing else to add at this moment.
Alrighty, good evening everyone. Here's our 7:03 in time for the San Juan Station Rep.
Yeah, that is the portable repeater. So yeah, they'll be set up basically in our hotel room, I think 30 stories up in the Gold Coast. And we've done it 1 year before, I think last year we set up the repeater. We were using DMR that time, but this time we're going to try analog to see what that's like. And yeah, it'll be interesting to have it linked, and I'll try and get that linked up, or remember to link that up. It'll probably also be linked to HamFirs, so which is DMR Talk Group 98002 off the top of my head. I'm not sure how that goes, if that means I'll be linking everything to everything, and I'm not sure if people will like that, but I'll have a think and ponder about that and try and understand what will happen if I do that and see how it goes. Back to net control, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, Victor Kilo 3, Fox Uniform Romeo.
Alrighty, Victor Kilo 3, Foxtrot Uniform Romeo from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar. Alrighty, well, we shall coordinate all that on the Discord, and yeah, we'll for sure make it happen. So after the net's over, yeah, we'll hop on that Discord and we'll talk about getting your system linked. All right, we're at the bottom of the list, so time to grab some more call signs and shove on our awesome lists. Do we have any more check-ins for the Pride Radio group net? Okay, why did my brain just die? Oh, yeah. Yeah, do we have any more check-ins for the Pride Radio group net? If you're interested in joining this roundtable, and feel free to come now with your call signs. Come on, people, don't be shy. You know you want to check in. All right, do we have anyone else that would like to join the Pride Radio group net? Please come now with your call signs. All right, this is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar, your net control station for the Pride Radio group net, sending it back to VK2WAY, KJ7OMO.
KJ7OMO, VK2WAY, returning to the Pride Radio group net on this lovely Sunday afternoon in Sydney, slightly overcast and low 20s, I think, something like that. I'm not going to look right now, but with what Michaela was saying there, Brandmeister can be a bit finicky about who and how they link to things, and I mean, with all of these things, it's often about just making sure everyone's cool with the link first, but that's part of the reason I decided to join the dark side over on FreeDMR is the freedom to connect and link things and encouraged link things. So if you are after a repeater link or a bridge for DMR in Australia, you know who to talk to. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, it's it'd be an interesting one, but I think we do already bring some Brandmeister in via the existing bridges at OMO and JEDs, but I'm while I have an open, I hope I have an open bridge with them now that Kimberley's has been approved. Mine should be too. I'm not necessarily intending to bridge anything over that way myself. I don't tend to use Brandmeister much myself either, so I tend to jump between FreeDMR and BKDMR. So anyway, that's my DMR story. Protocol's fascinating, actually, but I'm not going to bore everyone with the details, and the underlying OpenBridge stuff and the work FreeDMR have done to improve that protocol is super cool, actually, and looks like I'm going to bite the bullet and implement MQTT support into the HB-Link code base because, well, the reports API is hideous, to say the least, and the monitoring software that's built on top of it is even worse. It uses more system resources than the server itself, so yeah, looking like I'm going to deep dive, now that the network's, now that PrideNet's in a pretty good spot, probably going to be losing my radio time in Python code soon. So yeah, KJ7OMO and the Pride Radio Group Net. This is Victor Kilo 2 Whiskey Alpha Yankee handing back to net control.
There we go. Lost my VoIP transceiver thingamajiggy on the computer for a moment, but I got it back. Okay, VK2WAYKJ7OMO, your net control station. Brandmeister doesn't really like multiple talk group linkings very much, so we do need to keep the Brandmeister stuff limited. So on the Brandmeister side, I think my part and Tony's part should be good enough for that. And as for the monitoring stuff, if you can come up with a better way to make that happen, I am interested in beta testing that for you and also having that implemented on my system. So yeah, have fun with that and making amateur radio related stuff even better. Alright, we're gonna send it over to VK3FUR. This is KJ7OMO, your net control station.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to upset anyone with linking the wrong things with the wrong things. So yeah, I will be careful about that, and I'll have a chat to both of you on Discord about that. It's possible that I might just have it and I don't know how to configure this, so that it's like local only. So if you're on the FM side of the repeater, you'll get into both All-Star Link and the Hamfers DMR, but if you're in Hamfers DMR, it's not going to bridge across into the other All-Star nodes that are connected. I don't know how to set that up, but I'm sure it's possible, and yeah, I'll have a think about that, and I'll also talk to the people that run the DMR network there as well to make sure it's all okay beforehand as well. Yeah, that's sort of all I really had today. I'm feeling a bit tired after doing a bit of running last week and climbing up hills yesterday. So, yeah, I don't have too much more to add. Back to net control. This is VK3FUR.
Alright, VK3FUR, KJ7OMO, your net control station returning. Alrighty. Alright, I was gonna make a comment on that, and I forgot what the comment was. Doggone. My mind is just all over the place tonight. So, rather than wasting time trying to remember what I was gonna say, we're gonna go ahead and open it up for more check-ins. So, if there's anyone out there that would like to check into the Pride Radio group net, please come now with your awesome call signs. Do we have any more check-ins for the Pride Radio group net? Please come now. Oi, we gotta find out where that random static burst is coming from. Anyways, doesn't look like we'll have more check-ins right now, but we shall check for more check-ins later on. Back to VK2WAY, KJ7OMO, your net control station.
KJ7OMO, VK2WAY returning. Yeah, I haven't been able to spot where it comes from either. I'm thinking, well, it lights up PTT keyed with no other nodes on your All-Star nodes, so don't know whether there's something, maybe some interference on one of your RF links, maybe, but it doesn't look like it's coming from either of those nodes from what I'm monitoring here. Anyway, enough of those details. Just doing a bit more digging on Brandmeister Talk Group 98002. It doesn't look like they have any existing links to anything. That would be the easier probably way to do it is if they did have another bridge somewhere to bridge to that rather than directly to Brandmeister, just to avoid annoying the wrong people, so to speak. But yeah, look for low traffic talk groups, and especially I think JD and OMO just do their personal talk group DMRID numbers over there. But you know, I'll do one more final plug. If the Ampers folk do want to relocate to another DMR network, we can look at naming a nice low number talk group for them. Anyway, enough of my shameless plugging of free DMR. You all know where to find me. Other than that, yeah, look, it's 18 minutes to the hour here on the Pride Radio Group net. It's been a fun net. We've had conversation today, and it has not just been the Kimberly and Jared show. I assume Ray is out there in Sydney land listening on RF and waiting on ACMA to do their magic and grant that call sign. Congratulations on passing, Ray, and looking forward to catching you on the airwaves soon. I think that's the only other shout-out I had from the group today. Yeah, been a pleasure as usual. Thank you so much for hosting, Kimberly, and I know we're going to have a few more rounds, but I wanted to get that in, and for all the work you do behind the scenes making this net happen and slowly coming together. We're going to take over the world. Hi. KJ7OMO, VK2WAY.
We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. I'm only kidding. No, we're not the Borg. Hi. But I couldn't resist bringing out my inner Star Trek geek. Anyways, yeah, hopefully Ray will be able to join in on the next net for sure. Hopefully ACMA, whoops, hi, we'll get that call sign to her soon. But in the meantime, if Ray wants to check in, if you're hearing us, Ray, if you want to check in, go ahead and go do so via Discord, and we'll put you in as third-party traffic. All right, we're gonna go ahead and send it over to VK3FUR. This is KJ7OMO, your net control station for the Pride Radio Group net.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't really... Oh, hang on, I've broken my radio. I'll be back. Sorry, one sec.
Alright, no problem, Michaela. We'll get back to you in a little bit. But for right now, we're gonna open it up to more check-ins. This is KJ7OMO, and we are looking for more check-ins for the Pride Radio Group net. If you'd like to join, feel free to come now with your call signs. Alright, do we have anyone else that would like to check into the Pride Radio Group net? This is KJ7OMO. Alright, it's all crickets at this time, so we're gonna send it back to VK2WAY, KJ7OMO.
KJ7OMO, VK2WAY, returning to the Pride Radio Group and net. And yes, I'm loving seeing the number of, number of Worldwide Pride All-Star 56108 that are appearing in the global Lost Herd list on FreeDMR at the moment. If anything's going to plug our network, it's seeing an active talk group on the dashboard on a network, I think, that encourages folks to have a listen around. So for any of those strangers and unlikely folks who haven't joined in, who are listening via other means, we'd love to, even if you don't feel like you're part of the group, we'd love to hear you just drop your call as an IO or whatever it is out there. So yes, it's great to see the traffic coming out of our network and hitting the other networks. So you know, I'm rambling again, but hey, we've got 13 more minutes to kill on this network, and I am fast running out of things to say. My local hotspot has died, so I'm no longer getting you folk on DMR here in my ears, but I can see it on the dashboard, still functioning perfectly. And I left my radio inside and brought the laptop out to the balcony. I'm using Echolink into ROT actually at the moment, which is probably a long path. I should be going directly into my nodes, but you know, jumping across Sydney into RF directly and then over to Kimberley there. So that's my path at the moment. Other than that, I know he's not listening at the moment, but thoughts are with JED's competition today, and I hope he's doing well up there, and I'm sure we'll hear about it later tonight once he's finished competition and back in the hotel room. Other than that, yeah, back to you, Net Control, KJ7OMO. This has been Victor Kilo 2, Whiskey Alpha Yankee.
Well, VK2WAY, KJ7OMO returning. Whatever that is that you are talking into, it is sounding pretty good, so I wouldn't change a thing for right now, because I could copy you 100%. The only thing that is not working too well is my brain, which seems to want to go into, oh, how do I say it? It basically wants to go all over the place. Gotta thank ADHD for that. Yeah, like, one moment I'm like, oh, is that a squirrel? And I'm like, oh, what? Where am I? Oh, wait, I gotta focus on this. That happens all the time. That's just one of those things about ADHD. Anyways, enough rambling on. We're gonna check back in with Michaela, VK3FUR, to see if her radio is sorted. This is KJ7OMO, your net control station.
Thank you. Yes, it is fixed. I accidentally set the timeout timer to 10 seconds, which is a bit short for most overs, I think. Yeah, I just wanted to shout out to anyone who's just listening or wondering what's this weird signal on 441.075 in Melbourne. Yeah, if you're interested in helping diversity in amateur radio and you want to join Pride Radio Group, to just head over to the website, prideradio.group. That's all it is, prideradio.group. And you can find all the information about Pride Radio Group there, along with hopefully a link to join. So yeah, that's all I had for this over. Back to Net Control. This is VK3FUR.
Alright, VK3FUR, KJ7OMO returning. Awesome. Thank you for the plug there on the Pride Radio Group. And we're going to go ahead and open it up to more check-ins. If you've been listening in for a while, it's time to make your presence known. If you want to, of course. Is there anyone else out there that would like to check in and make their presence known. This is KJ7OMO, your net control station. Looking for more check-ins for the Pride Radio Group Net. Please come now. Do we have any more check-ins for the Pride Radio Group Net? Please come now. Alright, doesn't look like we have any more check-ins at this time, so we're gonna send it back to VK2WAY KJ7OMO, your net control station for the Pride Radio Group Net.
This is VK2WAY coming back to the Pride Radio Group Net, and this over, excuse me again, I have a quick question for Michaela there. Just wondering if the repeater you've just linked in, whether it is capable of reaching Burwood East in Victoria, and whether it's capable of 2 metres as well as 70 centimetres. There's a Saturday night live stream to YouTube that VK3AML does, and I would love to surprise him one Saturday night by jumping in to the net that follows it, follows his little presentation, and if you could organise a waveform, he only does RF and only does simplex RF, so if you could, if that node or that repeater would possibly be able to fill a gap and I could jump in and surprise him on a Saturday night, I would love to pull a favour if that would be something you'd be willing to do for me, VK2WAY, handing back to you net control for an answer from VK3FUR.
Alright, this is KJ7OMO returning, and I'm gonna hand it over to VK3FUR, KJ7OMO.
The repeater is pretty fixed in frequency due to the duplexer, but I have an ICOM 7100 that I can give you remote control of, and I think that would probably reach Burwood on simplex. I'm not too sure about geography and how much dirt there is in the way, but it would probably work and we could probably try it. It shouldn't be too hard to do. Back to net.
Alright, this is KJ7OMO, your net control station. Do we have any more folks that would like to check into this net? Please come now with your call signs. Alright, do we have any more check-ins for the Pride Radio Group Net? Please come now. Alright, back to VK2WAY KJ7OMO, your net control station.
KJ7OMO and the Pride Radio Group, Net Kilo 2 Whiskey Alpha Yankee returning, and yes, actually, the remote control of the ICOM does sound like a better solution than a fixed frequency repeater. But we can take that conversation up on Discord. It's late on a Saturday night. I think he starts at around 9 p.m. He does a live YouTube stream and VHF simulcast of a presentation, usually around radio history or interesting tidbits, or a lot of coverage of amateurs in Ukraine at the moment, and some of their stories and things like jamming. But there's a small group that meet afterwards and a little roundtable net and just have a chat about the night's topics, and it's a lovely little net, and Chris is lovely. He's Oz Radio historian on YouTube. And yeah, I enjoy his Saturday nights. So yeah, if I could get into the net with him afterwards, that would be amazing. And also, Michaela, I just wanted to thank you for bringing this group together and giving us a place to meet in Radioland. Thank you very much for that. VK2WAY returning to net control.
All right, VK2WAY KJ7OMO, your net control station returning, and I would also like to say my thanks to Michaela for coming back in and adding to the conversation. And I also want to thank all the others too that joined in and made this net a little better. All right, we're going to go ahead and send it over to VK3FUR. This is KJ7OMO.
Yeah, thanks, Jared and Kimberly. It's it's really the members that make Pride Radio Group so amazing. So yeah, I'm just trying to help facilitate that. Yeah, I'll hit you up on Discord. I'll need to work out how to maybe forward some ports or something to get into the network to actually connect to the... There's lots of ways we can do this. And yeah, so I might have a play around and make sure everything's sort of working in that regard. But yeah, we should definitely be able to get that sorted by Saturday. Easy peasy. Yeah, I didn't have anything else, so I'll hand it back to Net Control. This is VK3FUR.
All right, VK3FUR KJ7OMO, your net control station returning. And we're gonna go ahead and take more chickens since we've reached the bottom of this list again. So, if there's anyone else out there that would love to check into our net, feel free to come now with your call signs. Whoops. I don't know how I triggered the transmit again. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and see if we get any more call signs. If this program will allow me to do that. Oh boy, I think my transmit is stuck. Hang on. There we go, I think I got it. Alright, do we have any more check-ins for the Pride Radio Group Net? Feel free to come now with your call signs. Oi, 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 it is very quiet out there in Radioland. I hear nothing but crickets, so we're gonna send it back to VK2WAY to drown those crickets out. This is KJ7OMO, your net control station.
This is VK2WAY with the birds, not the crickets here on my balcony, but they're chirping away in the background, and it is the top of the hour. It is currently, what does it make it? 0300 hours UTC, which pretty much brings us to the 73 round. I will leave the VK2 ROT RF link up for another half hour or so, depending on traffic, and let folks have a casual chat or whatever they want to do post-net. But thank you everyone who checked in today. It's been great to have more than just two voices on the net. So I want to personally thank Kimberly for hosting, Alan, Yakov, Michaela, Jonathan, and me for joining the net. Look, I can read a net log. Alrighty, on that note, thank you to the facilities provided by the Waverley Amateur Radio Society on VK2 ROT repeater here in Sydney, Australia, and coming out that repeater in Melbourne there, the temporary one that's just up and now. And it looks like, yep, that's about everything from me. Thank you all for joining, and yeah, well done on a technically smooth, all bridges working out nicely net. It's been a week for us, but we got there, and high five Kimberly there, VK2 WAY, saying 73 to net, and looking forward to a wrap, and we'll be around on various modes to chat afterwards if folks are keen. I've got a couple of things to do first, but I shall be monitoring after net. VK2 WAY, back to net control, KJ7OMO.
Alright, VK2WAY, KJ7OMO returning. I wonder if the folks over at the Waverley Amateur Society, I think, or club, correct me on the name if I get it wrong. I wonder if those folks will just let us keep that repeater permanently connected to the system. We'll have to cross that bridge when we get there, I suppose. Alright, thank you too for joining in and all that stuff. I'll be able to better thank everybody here at the 7-3 round, but for right now, we'll just send it over to VK3FUR. This is KJ7OMO, your net control station.
Thanks, Kimberly. Yeah, nothing here. Looking forward to future nets if I can get to them. Yeah, sounds really good, and sounds like all the repeaters, even my own, seems to be working, which amazes me. So yeah, it's been good fun. Back to you there, Kimberly. Net control, VK3FUR.
VK3FUR, KJ7OMO returning. Alright, thank you too for checking in. Alright, we're gonna make one final call for check-ins. Final call for check-ins, because, yeah, we're about to wrap things up. So, if anyone would like to quickly check in for the Pride Radio Group Net before we say our goodbyes, feel free to come now with your call signs. Alright, this is the last call for check-ins. If anyone else would like to join the net, feel free to come now with your call signs. Alright, last call for alcohol. Or if you're under 18, then we'll restrict you to soda, juice, or water. This is the final call for more check-ins to the Pride Radio Group Net. This is KJ7OMO, your net control station, making one final call for check-ins to the Pride Radio Group Net. Please come now. Alrighty, looks like y'all will have to forever hold your peace. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding about that. There's always next week, right? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and send it back to VK2WAY 4A73. This is the 7-3 round, by the way. So, VK2WAY KJ7OMO.
KJ7OMO VK2WAY returning for a final. And yeah, to answer your question before, this VK2ROT repeater is mostly used for club members who want to link to things while they're mobile, or as VK2BSD and myself often do over to the PSRG 9pm net if we're out and about in the Sydney afternoon and we want to get it on our handies. So yeah, it's more for members to link outwards with than to have things permanently linked. But look, we can possibly schedule more time and or other parts of the day or something, or utilize it more on an ad hoc basis. No one's said anything about it since I've got permission from our committee to utilize it, and yeah, we must be doing something okay then. Shout out to everyone in the club who happens to be listening and didn't feel like they could join. You certainly were welcome to join, and hopefully we do hear from you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, and all of the bat modes. This is VK2WAY saying thank you all so very much. Stay
VK2WAY, I think you timed out. KJ7OMO. Alright, well, VK2WAY, I believe you timed out. This is KJ7OMO. Alright, looks like you're gone now, so if you can still hear me at 7-3, and thank you for participating. Alright, we're gonna send it over to VK3FUR for a 7-3. This is KJ7OMO.
Yeah, thanks Kimberly for running the net, and thanks for all the people that showed up. It's been pretty good to have a quick little breakthrough, quite nice and fun. And yeah, if there's anyone out there listening and wants to get involved in improving diversity in amateur radio, then hit up prideradio.group. We always love new members, and it helps improve the hobby. So yeah, that's all from me, 73, and yeah, thanks for running the net, Kimberly. Back to you.
Alright, this is KJ7OMO returning. Whoops, I accidentally let go of the transmit button. My bad. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar returning. Alrighty, everyone. This will be a wrap. I would like to thank all of you for participating and having fun on this net. And I would also like to thank the Waverly Amateur Radio Society in Sydney for the use of their VK2ROT repeater, as well as Jared and Tony for helping me to put this net together. And thanks to anyone else who I forgot to say thanks to. And yeah, that's about it. So I shall now return all frequencies, repeaters, and other systems back to their abnormal amateur abuse. I mean, normal amateur use. Hi. 7-3, everyone, from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar, your net control station for the Pride Radio Group Net.
KJ7 LMO VK2WAY coming back in on RF. My laptop totally froze, but I did manage to catch the end and wrap up there.
Alright, VK2WAY, KJ7OMO returning. Yeah, you're not making it into the repeater very well, and yikes on the laptop. Hopefully you can get it back up and running. I'm going to go ahead and be monitoring this entire system, including the VK2 ROT repeater, for a little while. So, this is KJ7OMO standing by for any contacts. Alrighty, YouTubers. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here, so thanks for joining in, and be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see you next time. This is Kimberly, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar, saying 7-3, everybody. Bye-bye.